Thank you. Good afternoon. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, and colleagues, thank you for joining us for this thought-provoking session this afternoon. My name is Christine Gold, and as mentioned, I am the founder and CEO of Giga Futures. We are a specialized innovation and investment platform built to connect startups, investors, companies, and countries in order to turn breakthrough ideas into billion-dollar opportunities that can transform our food systems. And of course, digital technologies and artificial intelligence will be key enablers of this. In fact, the uptake of generative AI by consumers has been unmatched in history. It is the fastest growing consumer technology of all time. And what's clear is that the AI sector is ready to play big. Conversations, when it comes to AI, are already leaping beyond billions into trillions, from gigabytes to terabytes, and now even petabytes. And investments in this sector are in the trillions too, not just for the AI companies themselves, but for the massive systems and infrastructure behind it, energy, compute, and data centers that are needed to power this surge. So my question to you is, are we in food and agriculture keeping up? Agriculture remains the least digitized industry sector. Only a quarter of the world's farms have even 3G or 4G access. And in many regions, the average farmer is over the age of 60 years old and less familiar with the digital tools that younger generations take for granted. The digital divide is real, but that is also a massive opportunity. If AI can transform health, finance, and education, as we're seeing it do in real time, it can and must do the same for food and agriculture. And with that, I'm excited to introduce our exciting panel for a rich and enlightening discussion. Please welcome to the stage Sidi Glenn, President of the PepsiCo Foundation, Katsuya Kishaki, Chief Strategy Officer for Safaricom Ethiopia, John Lucas Rispetto, Director General of the Alliance for Bioversity and SEAT, Mwande Ni Mailutua, Chief Executive Officer of the Kenya National Farmers Federation, and Sehena, Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of NatureDots. Thank you. I'm really excited to hear from an entrepreneur who I know is living and breathing so much of what we heard as she builds the future powered by AI in benefit of people and the planet. Snehal Verma, Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of NatureDots. I'd like to ask you, startups play a crucial role as they implement transformative solutions more rapidly and with more agility, particularly in areas like food waste reduction and sustainable innovation. So what are you most excited by when it comes to digital and AI transformation in food and ag? And how are you actually taking concrete efforts to include more voices and perspectives?
Thank you so much, Christine. Hello, everyone. So, yes, we are the place where actual magic happens. We've been listening to some of the very key points shared in the panel before, as well as in the Food Summit. There's a lot of conversation around AI and data. What really excites us now is that we have such a huge technology breakthrough globally that now it's possible to compute millions and billions of data points very effectively and help transition to a more resilient systems-based food production systems with farmers and local communities involved, and also helping them conquer the digital literacy gap, because as an AI startup working in digital twin space, and we work with around 6,700 fish farmers, and we've been able to bring them to a level where now with our system they can, without getting over bombarded with the complex information that sometimes new tools provide, they can easily and effectively manage their resources. Something that really excites us also is how adaptive they are to actually ingest new information and change some of their practices to make it more nature positive, and also mainstream the climate resilience conversations in this space. But as a startup, something where we also see the gap is the need for patient catalytic capitals on the principle of cost first loss capital to sort of de-risk some of these initial deployments, because it takes a lot of trust building when you're working with communities and farmers specifically. So, yeah.
Amazing. So I know we are over time. Thank you. Yes. So now we're going to do a rapid fire Q&A. We've heard about the incredible work that your organizations are doing and the concrete projects that you're taking forward to build trust and make a real impact. So as we round out the session, I have one quick question, which I'd like you to answer in 10, maximum 30 seconds, which is, what do you need from policy and investment? And please be concrete. We know that we need collaboration and partnerships and, of course, capital. But specifically, what can the leaders in this room do to unleash the vast potential of digital and AI in this sector? So let's go in reverse order and start with our entrepreneur, Sneha.
Yes, thank you so much, Christine. So what we've seen as a startup, when you're launching the new technologies, you not only need capital, but of course you need a network capital also. And that sort of really gets us the opportunity to go out there, learn more, and we've been part of the Food Innovators Network supported by World Economic Forum. And that has given us a platform and a boost to actually come to forums such as the Food Summit, brainstorm with other stakeholders, and that capital, that relationship and network capital also helps us upskill quickly and learn from other solutions or initiatives that are there to sort of avoid those pitfalls and deploy our strategic resources more better. In addition to this, we need to sort of rethink how some of the unconventional problems that unconventional startups such as ours are working on, and push the investment space also to rethink their metrics on making their investment approaches towards these new technologies, working on some of the critical areas, especially in food and ag space. Those are two main things.
So social capital, making introductions that can help you propel forward.
In addition to the finance.
Exactly, and of course the finance and creative innovation. Thank you so much for all of you for being very specific. These are big challenges to overcome, but they are also giga opportunities that have the chance to unlock the $12 trillion food systems transformation opportunity that is ripe for the taking. And now we will, you wanted to add something?
No, I just wanted to add, I was hearing everyone, I was thinking of one point, demonstration and pilots really help to sort of bring all the stakeholders together and also create a proof that how these things would function. And especially for companies and startups, imbibing the principles of responsible AI, equity, right from the design of the product or system solutions, can really help avoid some of the risks that are also there with AI and data.
It's taking the time to slow down so that we can speed up to unlock this potential. I love that. And now we're going to move to panel 2, which is all about bridging the tech gap and building trust and investment in agri-food systems. Thank you all very much for sharing your expertise, and we look forward to more.